Hello, this is Cappuccino Conversations with Joni Peddie. Hey, Joni.
Hi, Nico.
It's so nice to connect like this. I want to talk about mentor buddies today. We've been mentor buddies for about 6 months now.
Indeed, yeah.
And I think we need to tell people what it's about, right? You go.
Okay, so it's hugely beneficial. In terms of my area of resilience, there's a big proponent and a pillar that says social connection. But mentor buddies are far more than your just social buddies you speak to once a week or once every 2 weeks. A mentor buddy is a daily touch base, and that's what we do. And actually, Nico, I love what you initiated with us, is our reset button every morning.
I love that too. Hey, that's a lot of fun.
We've been good about 30 seconds. What is the day going to bring you? But from a consciousness perspective, what do you want to give out or take in during the day? So there are those kinds of dimensions to our mentor buddy relationship that have been really beneficial for me.
Thank you. And to me too. So just to give you an idea of how it works, I mean, we literally, as Joni says, maybe sometimes twice a week we get to connect for about an hour or so and talk about stuff. Sometimes it's a quick little bitch session on the phone. And then, of course, this WhatsApp idea. But I mean, for me as well, it's been really beneficial because it almost gets those blinkers off sometimes, right? Where you just go, I'm just seeing this too narrow and I need to have a wider view.
Yeah. I also find that the internal dialogue in our brains, we can think whatever, 500 words a minute. You can only talk about 150. So when you have a mentor buddy, you just blah, 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 and then while you're talking about it, your mentor buddy is actively listening. But we seem to solve our own problems with good, honest input from each other, but often it's just having that really good listening ear, and it's on a daily basis. So that regularity, I think, is hugely important.
True. I also even think I found sometimes just while I'm articulating what my problem is, I'm hearing the answer and I know what I need to do next. It's almost like an emotional intelligence that one has. You just soundboard it, right?
Yes, exactly. But you need a warm body listening.
Yeah.
So you can't soundboard to your teddy because it's your mentor body has to be a warm body. So that daily kind of like, this is what's on my heart. And the mentor buddy contract, you're not always looking to solve for each other's problems. You perspective, insight, honest, crucial conversations, courageous conversations, and giving that kind of feedback. But it's, as you say, your emotional intelligence, your natural problem-solving ability kicks in when you verbalize something to a mate.
Excellent. And then something else that you also talked about is this is our reset button. And I think we should let people in on this, right? Okay, so there's a reset button. I'm going to put a link underneath. And if you do want to WhatsApp, please contact us on that number and we can join you into the group because do you want to say tell them what that's about?
So it's the way you start your day often really kind of paves the way for the entire day. So it's let's push a button, let's reset. Today is a whole new 24 hours for us. And what do you want the day to bring you? So it's being clear, it's being sharp, it's being conscious about what you want to do that day. And it could be an attitude, it could be an action, it could be a way of thinking, it could be a problem you want to solve, it could be just a way of being. And it has to be 30 seconds or less. So it makes you think before you push record, what is today going to bring me? And I love that. I love being very mindful around what will today bring me.
Absolutely. And something I found very helpful as well is I play it back so that I can hear my own voice, make the commitment to what it is that my intention is for the day. And that's really powerful to hear yourself say it because it's kind of like owning up.
Yeah, that is great. The other thing that I'm finding is that sometimes I wake up and immediately I've got my reset thought for the day. And other times I've got to have a cup of coffee and I've got to mull over it and wait for it to come to me. So it's again that mindful word that's overused, I know. But it's to be really quite conscious about what it is and not force fit it either. That's so it could be really, as you wake up at 6 a.m. or maybe it's only at 9 a.m. that something comes to you.
Later in the day. Sure, absolutely. Joni, thank you so much, and it's so nice as always to connect. I love this. Get yourself a mentor buddy. Till another time, thanks for watching.
Au revoir.